Once upon a time, there was a wise and devoted king named Victor who prayed to God every single day. One morning, as he knelt in his quiet chamber, a dazzling flash of light filled the room. When the light faded, there stood God himself. "King Victor," said God, "I am pleased with your faithfulness. I will grant you one wish." The king bowed his head humbly. "You've already blessed me with everything I need, my lord. My people are happy, and my kingdom thrives. But if I may ask for one thing, let my people see you, just as I have." God's face softened. "That is not something I can easily do," he said. But the king fell to his knees and pleaded. Moved by his sincerity, God finally replied, "Very well. Tomorrow, bring your people to the top of the highest mountain, and I shall appear." The next morning, the king eagerly gathered his people, announcing, "We shall climb the mountain to meet God." The crowd cheered and followed him with great excitement. But as they neared the base of the mountain, many grew discouraged when they saw its enormous height. "This is impossible," some murmured. "We don't want to see God anymore." And they turned back. Undeterred, the king pressed on with those who stayed. After a grueling day of climbing, the group made little progress. Exhausted, some began to grumble. "This is foolish. The king has lied to us." More people abandoned the journey, leaving the king with a smaller group. The next day, as they climbed higher, a fierce thunderstorm struck. Lightning flashed, and rain poured down in torrents. Many panicked and shouted, "Enough! We're going back." Only a handful remained with the king. When the storm passed, something extraordinary happened. Gold coins began to fall from the sky. The group was overjoyed. "We're rich!" they cried, gathering as many coins as they could. But soon, greed overtook their faith. "Why keep climbing? We don't need God now." They, too, left the king behind. Heartbroken, but determined, the king continued with just a few loyal followers. As night fell, the group decided to rest. Suddenly, a bear appeared, roaring fiercely. Though the king drove it away, the remaining people panicked. "It's too dangerous," they yelled. One by one, they abandoned the king. At last, Victor was alone. Weary and battered, he reached the summit. He knelt down, tears streaming down his face. "Lord, I am here," he whispered. God appeared before him, his presence radiant. "Where are your people?" God asked gently. The king lowered his head in shame. "They left me, my lord." "I know," said God. "I tested them, just as I tested you. Your kingdom has been struck by an asteroid, and none survived. I wanted to see who would remain faithful until the end." The king looked down and saw the fate of his people. They were in darkness, lost forever. "They turned away from me," God said. "But you, Victor, stayed true. You have earned a place in heaven." And so, the king entered eternal peace, his faithfulness rewarded, while those who abandoned the path were left to regret their choices.